Welcome back to Keeping It Honest, the Friday edition. Now, here's what we got on our story for you today. News Corp, debt ceiling in the Casey Anthony trial again. First though, you're on the last edition of Keeping It Honest News Corporation and CNN Shakeup. Um, we was pretty much doing a very good viewpoint on how pretty much Rupert Murdoch's empire is now almost in ruins. But now, as you might see yesterday, two people who one most likely did work for Murdoch, Piers Morgan, which he worked for a while, and current the CNBC host. Was not, well, let's get to the CNBC host. He was in a time like he wanted to slap somebody over what they were saying about the guy. I mean, come on. If you know the guy hacked people's phones and doing pretty much corrupted journalism, then why on earth, you know, you were defending a guy like that? But that's Britain. They got their own problems and crap they have to work on. But Piers Morgan, who Murdoch gave his first job to editing the news of the world, he's being targeted by British Parliament to show most likely show up in court and see what had happened under his watch. Now, debt ceiling talks. To quote President Barack Obama, the Republicans have to sit down and eat their peas. Translate, y'all gotta do whatever y'all need to do to get this government not shutting down. Because at the rate that this is going, their AAA rate is going to plummet. And we don't want that, because if the AA rate plummets, hello, another recession. So if the Republicans want that, by all means, go right ahead. But I can assure you, John Boehner's little power that he got right now after no good Nancy Pelosi, who obviously I could care less about, got graciously dethroned. John Boehner is going to end up have to step it up for the Senate seat, and we probably gonna have a runoff election. But that's okay. That's okay. Who needs John Boehner anyway? We sure as hell don't. And I'm not saying this because I'm independent. So, but anywho, we're gonna leave that right there. Let's get back to the Casey Anthony trial. According to some reports, Casey Anthony has been offered $1 million by this I want to say public agency or some group some person that used to work for Jerry Springer, $1 million. Actually wrote out the check. Casey Anthony, Tottenham, to quote Nancy Grace, $1 million to Casey Anthony for an interview. Everybody's fighting for this interview. But you know who really should deserve this first interview with that no good Tottenham? Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace will have a field day with her. So good that the attorneys probably have to go on with Casey Anthony to make sure that Nancy Grace don't step over the line. Which she's the TV version of Judge Judy, but that's okay. Nancy Grace can say whatever she wants to say, most likely get away with this. Now, getting back to the News Corporation story that we just spoke about, a Fox News host a Fox Business News host, Eric Bolling, host of Follow the Money that most likely still airs on the Fox Business Network, says, and I quote, "Nothing has ever happened during the 8 years President Bush was in office." There is fair battles for you, Fox, right there. Your anchor is smoking mirrors. He must have forgot that 9/11 war in Afghanistan. Does that ring your bell, Fox News? And luckily he made the apology the next day, because the liberals had his back. So yeah, by all means, say 9/11 didn't happen. Tell that to the 3,000 families whose lives changed forever. Good SOB. That's it for Keeping It On this Friday. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the flip side.